It is already May 3rd. Can you guys believe it? We're almost to summer already. So we're back with another vlog today, of course. And if you didn't see the videos from April, make sure you go check those out. We had a cutting board, another cutting board video. I think I only got one more cutting board video, and then we did this little game here, this little board rope trick. Don't know if I branded it correctly on my title and everything. If you guys got a better idea for a title for this, let me know, because I expected it to get more views than it has. I normally don't complain about views, but I thought this would do a little better than it has done. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Make one of these for yourself, and it shows you in the video how to do it. But this was a fun little project. But one question I did have this month that I wanted to address, and I'm going to get out of here pretty quickly, was about my clamping jig here. And they were asking about the distance that the bolts were. Well, on this one here, this particular jig is 26 3/4 inches long. I don't remember if I said that in the video or not. That's how long it is. And these bolts that are going to be doing the clamping, which means they're pushing this way against your piece that's here, they are, let's see, starting on one end, they're at 1 inch, 4 inch, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, and 25. So pretty much they start at 1 inch and then they're ever 3 inches. If I was going to make any recommendations or changes, you might change that to 2 inches or 2.5 inches. I could have got these a little bit closer together, because I have noticed with some of the boards I fall right between them when I'm trying to get the outside of it clamped. So you might shorten that by 1 inch or 1/2 inch and make them a little bit closer together. The most important thing though is to make sure that your bolts, if you do it the way I did it and you have bolts going down like this, that those bolts miss the bolts going across. Because you don't, first of all, you don't want to have a hole there where the holes connect, but second, you don't want to have that because it'll make the board a little bit weaker. But second, that means you have to drill yet another hole, and you're going to have a hole on the top of your board here. And that just means that glue and trash is going to end up in that hole. Now the bolts going across the top are the same on both sides, or are really close at least. And these, starting from the same end, start at 2.5 inches, then they go 6, 11, 15, 20.5, and 23.5. I tried to space them out pretty much in between the bolts that are pushing this way. So, except there's a couple of them you skip because you have 9 bolts that are pushing, and you only have 6 bolts that are going across the top. And you can see I have these pretty much the same location. And it's important for what I did that these be the same location so that you'll be able to use your clamping, your boards going across here to clamp. I'm going to be redoing a few things on this. One thing I would also recommend is make these bolts longer than I did. And I actually have already bought bolts and plan on coming back and giving these all longer bolts on both sides of this. Second thing is I'm using melamine or like fiber boards, something like that, as my boards that hold it down to clamp it tight. I definitely recommend some kind of solid wood. Doesn't have to be hardwood. It probably would be best if it is, but definitely some solid wood would be best for that. I'm definitely going to be going back and making solid wood boards to use to hold it down and make sure you get pressure to keep it flat against your surface. But I hope that answers your questions. If you have any other questions on past projects, leave them in the comments below or on the comments of those videos, and I'll try to find them and let you guys know. A couple of things before I get out of here. You can see up here my new outfeed table. It attaches to my table saw. I'm very excited to get to use that. That's going to be an upcoming project, and I've actually got some plans for that. So there's going to be some, not too detailed, but some basic plans for how I used to make that. Also, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you saw I got a hat for mine. This was from my brother, sister-in-law, and nephew for my birthday. It's got my little logo that you see sometimes on my videos. I'll show a close-up of that here before the end. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you may have already seen that. But I want to send this huge shout out to them and tell them thank you very much. Very happy with this. I wear it all the time. But anyway, that's going to wrap up another vlog. Thanks again for watching, and as always, y'all will see me next time.